News of China's downgrade by Moodys, India remains the only Brics members to have been spared a blow by the international ratings agencies. Last month, South Africa joined Brics countries, Brazil and Russia, when it was downgraded by S&P. This week, top African business leaders have converged in the Indian city of Ahmedabad for the African Development Bank annual meetings, where they're discussing and sharing common challenges and experiences. The event coincided with the 69th anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi, who led India's economic revolution in 1830.
Ahmedabad, a city made famous during India's independence movements. On the banks of its Sabarmati River lies one of the city's most important historical sites.
When Mahatma Gandhi returned from South Africa in 1815, he started this ashram and lived here for 18 years. Now, Gandhi had conceptualized the concept of satyagraha, or non-violent protest, as a young political activist in South Africa. And this is where he developed that concept. And it was this ashram in Ahmedabad that became the center of nationalist activities. In fact, it was here that Gandhi embarked on the famous salt strike, which lasted 24 days and imprisoned more than 800,000 people.
India has made significant strides since independence. Speakers at the African Development Bank meetings taking place in the city have reiterated they're here to draw inspiration and forge stronger partnerships with a country that has shown resilience both politically and economically. As a Brics member, India is the only country which has shown signs of strong potential for growth. It has the advantage of being a net importer of crude and other commodities whose prices have fallen. It's also less susceptible to the market volatility, as it's less dependent on exports for its growth. Now regarded as the next global economic powerhouse, India displaced China in 2014 as the world's fastest growing major economy. The IMF has even predicted that India will rise from 7th largest to become the world's 3rd largest economy as early as 2019. But India is not without challenges, as Prime Minister Narendra Modi pointed out when he opened the meetings. One of the main challenges facing both Brics members, South Africa and India, is unemployment. According to Naukri.com, an Indian job portal with a database of almost 50 million registered job seekers, the overall job market saw an 11% dip last month. The IT industry was worst hit with a 24% fall. Like in South Africa, unemployment is a daily challenge. Naukri.com says an average of about 11,000 CVs are added daily. And that's why the drive to boost entrepreneurship both in India and Africa must gain momentum.
The entrepreneurs are the drivers of innovation. So if we want to see our youth bulge become a youth dividend, then we have to support entrepreneurs. And the three things that we can do to unlock their potential is to shift perception away from necessity-driven entrepreneurship to entrepreneurs who are taking advantage of the opportunities that are available to them to be able to create jobs.
As Prime Minister Modi completes his 3 years as Prime Minister, he's no doubt chasing the clock to meet the single biggest promise he made in his election speech in 2014, providing jobs to the thousands of young people entering the job market. Hasina Katrara, SABC News, Ahmedabad,